Welcome to another show of Yardchat, people. Welcome to another show. Welcome to another show. What's up, guys? I want you guys to, this what's been going on over the last couple of days. Arizona, West Surprise Legacy Traditional School. A lot of things been going on the last couple of days, man. And this is Arizona fifth grader plotted murder boy in bathroom and make it look like a suicide. We're gonna wait for some people to come in the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. What's going on this morning, guys? What's going on this afternoon? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We're gonna be here for a little bit this afternoon, guys. And we see what's going on in the news, man. Away from the P Diddy, we're not even going to speak about that because I think that's getting overplayed. A lot of people comment he's going to be free, he's going to jail, people breaking it down, but we're not going to speak about that. We're going to speak about what's going on in Arizona in West Surprise Legacy Traditional School. Listen, guys, streaming live from New York this morning. This afternoon is 2:42. Beautiful day out. The sun is out. It was a little bit gloomy this morning when I left work. And early this morning, I left work, guys. Got some rest, and I'm up here doing this live. And I was just going through some social media things, and this story came across my my eyes. And 10 and 11-year-olds, 10 and 11-year-olds plotted to kill their classmate, guys. This story is crazy. I have an audio that I'm going to share with you guys, and let you hear how these things, how it turned out and how they got caught. Thank God. Thank God. A lot of people saying, kids at 10, 11 don't really understand right from wrong. Their brain don't develop. They don't think what they're doing is real. They don't think what they're doing is real. They think it's the person going to come back to life. They don't know what they're doing. They really will unalive this person, and this person will never come back in this dimension because, you killed them. And there was plotting to stab up their classmate and write suicide notes, lookouts, wear gloves, so no fingerprint. So these 10 and 11-year-old planned this out very, 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 very well. What they're gonna do, how they get away with it. But hear this now, the plot turned, which turned for the best. People, how we tell kids, if you see something, you report it. Good morning, good morning. Big up, big up, big up, Kevin. Big up, Billy. So we just sharing a little story this morning. So so you have these 10-year-old, 11-year-old plotting to kill their classmate because they don't like how things was going down. But I'm gonna share. I have a audio of the situation. A news is going to break down and tell you exactly what's going on with this case, what happened, how they got caught, and all of that, guys. This is crazy. This happened in Arizona, West Surprise Legacy Traditional School in Arizona. Fifth graders, guys. Fifth grader talking about they're going to take another classmate out because they don't like people. This story is crazy. These little girls don't know nothing about life itself, but you talking about you have a boyfriend. And at that age, these little girls don't have they cannot even fathom out what life is about. But they go into this type of situation, don't know what they're getting into. But thank God, people, thank God that someone was there to hear what they were planning to do and went and told the proper people. We often tell kids, if you see something, you hear something, you go tell the proper people, especially in school, especially whatever, this is what we teach our kids. And we are teaching our kids, an adult cannot get it right. Kids are doing it, but the adults that who's supposed to be teaching the kids cannot get it right. Cannot get it right. Cannot get it right. But thank God, you know, not to spoil the whole, but we're still going to share the tape. We had a kid that was listening to the whole conversation and planning what they're going to do to the other classmate, and reported to the school, reported to whoever he reported it. But the thing that puzzled me, the thing that really puzzled me, one of the girl, because they you know the age, I don't think they're gonna release. One of the girl laugh. That's what puzzled me. Um, let me play this, guys. Let me play the audio. Let me play the audio and let me play the audio. You know, there's a couple people in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon. Let me play the audio and please, this audio is very it's it's alarming to know that kids at that age are planning, instead of they playing with their dolls, going to birthday parties, lemonade stand, you know, volunteer, Girl Scout, Boy Scout, or whatever. You know, these things what little girls supposed to be doing. They're in big people business. Big people business. Let me play this audio, guys. This is the audio on the news. They're explaining what happened. So conversation between listen to the audio. Girls at recess turned into a criminal investigation. According to a newly obtained police report, the girls are accused of plotting to kill their classmate at Legacy Traditional School in West Surprise by luring him into an outside bathroom and stabbing him in the stomach. Quote, just end him is what they allegedly agreed upon while sitting at a lunch table on October 1st, 2024. Each of the girls had a role in the plan, which included wearing gloves to hide fingerprints, forging a suicide note, and having lookouts. The plan didn't pan out because another classmate overheard their conversation and told her parent and the school resource officer. The arrest. All right. I'm going to rewind that. Do you see how when we parents teach our kids, if you see something's not right, something don't look right, you report it to the proper authority. That kid did the right thing. Let me go back and hear this guy. A suicide note and having lookouts, and which included lunch table in West Surprise by luring him into an outside bathroom and stabbing him in the stomach. Wow. Just end him is what they allegedly agreed upon while sitting at a lunch table on October 1st, 2024. Each of the girls had a role in the plan, which included wearing gloves to hide fingerprints, forging a role. Each girl had a role to play in the incident. So that means they planned it out. They planned it out. They planned it out. They planned out to kill another classmate. Let's continue. Suicide note and having lookouts. The plan didn't pan out because another classmate overheard their conversation and told her parent and the school resource officer. The arresting officer notes 3 of the girls and their families appeared remorseful and apologized, but one girl smiled, laughed, and made excuses. That is a young lady that we have to have concern about. She smiled and make excuses. That means she do not want to take accountability. When a child at that age refuses to take any type of accountability, that child is heading for danger. You heard the report. One of the girls laugh and make excuses. Maybe she's a ringleader. See, this is the mindset of these girls, these teenagers. Let's continue because I'm going somewhere with this, guys. In 5th grade, you're starting to really put a lot of emphasis and care about what your peers think about you. Child and adolescent psychiatrist Dr. Mark Anderson tells me this time in a child's life can be difficult as they're susceptible to challenges. Back up. Back up. Number one, look at these kids' background. where they're coming from, what household, what's going on in their house, what's going on in their house. These kids just don't come up with these ideas. They are being influenced. No kid wake up, I'm going to plot to go analyze another kid. This is a sign that is going out to the school and to the public and to society. The girl that left, people, the vibes, I don't even know her, but the vibes I'm getting, it's not going to be the last time you hear of this young lady, this young girl. If she do not get the proper counseling now to resolve some of her mental issues, because she think she didn't do anything wrong and not taking no accountability.
Peer pressure, and they still don't fully know right from wrong. Pay attention to potential warning signs, and if you're seeing that there might be an issue, then and you don't know what to do, there are doctors like myself. There are a lot of people in the community that are here to help parents and help families and to help the kids.
Excuse me. Drank some tea, went down the wrong arm. This is a problem. This is a problem. And where I'm going this morning, it's a problem that society will have. And there's nothing that we could do about it. Nothing. People go, oh, Yardchat, what are you talking about? Oh, Yardchat, oh, Wesley, you cannot say that. We mean, you coming on and say these kids, this behavior is being learned from somewhere, they're being influenced, but now you're saying that it's going to happen, we can't do nothing about it. We cannot do anything about it, guys. Because this is the age that we are living in where kids are not being kids no more, because they are being influenced. Which 11-year-old and a 10-year-old child have this brilliant idea that they're going to analyze another person? There is some article here also. There's an article here on it, and let me read this article. I think there's an article, a little more detail on it, that let me see if I could pull up here and give you guys a little more information about this particular case here. Because if a 10 and 11-year-old kids could decide that they're going to do that, and it was a plan that they planned out. So imagine, people, imagine they continue to plan and to succeed. What would happen? Would these kids be tried as adults? People, something needs to be done. These kids need some type of treatment, counseling, to find out why would they come to this point where they want to take matters, deadly force in their own hands over another boy. And I come to the understanding, it seemed to me they have some issue. And according to the newspaper, the dating, the boyfriend, I don't know, man. These fifth graders these days, these girls, they are fast. Let me see if I can pull up on my computer. You know, they plot, man. You know, man, let me tell you something, guys. The sad thing about it is this. The fifth grader planned to kill boy. The sad thing about it is this. That 10 or 11-year-old girl that will chuckle and laugh, that is not a good thing. I believe this girl needs some help. And if they don't get the proper help, so hear this now. 4 girls, was 4 girls from age 11, from age 10 to 11, plotted to kill their classmate in October for allegedly cheating in a relationship. In a relationship, you have fifth grader, 6th grader. These 4 girls plan to kill a classmate because she accused him of cheating in the relationship. 10 and 11-year-old kids, guys. 10 and 11-year-old kid. Talking about they're going to align a next human being because of the cheating on them. Where in the world a 10 to 11-year-old girl should be even thinking about boyfriends? The parents should be held accountable. You should, your child have a boyfriend and want to plot over it, and they say the parents look mournful and regretful and all of that. So the 4 girls from age 10 to 11 plotted to kill their classmate in October, allegedly cheating in a relationship, according to a Surprise Police Department report. Plot including assigned roles. This is where it's getting deep. They assign roles. One girl will bring the knife. Going somewhere. We're gonna end this talk with a very good positive talk on it. Reality chat. Rude awakening, because this is not surprising. This is happening to me, guys. It's not surprising. Surprising to your guys, but not to me. One girl will bring the knife. One would stab the boy. One will act like a lookout. One will forge a letter, suicide letter. Each plot to wear gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints. And you think these girls not plotting this out well? Other students, thank God, overheard the scene and notified the school official immediately. All 4 girls were charged with misdemeanor and suspended from school. This is what the girl, they allegedly agreed, just end him. Where would 10 and 11-year-old girl come up with these words? Just end them, like a video game or someone in type of movie. End them now. End him now. Wait, people, just end him now. Over cheat allegation followed a breakup, per the report. This generation. When one compared this generation to a viper, that's not a good thing. And these 4 girls are displaying a viper mentality. That means they're going to draw you in. They're going to draw you in. And when they bring you in, they're going to end it. That's what the girl said. They allegedly agree to just end him. They all agree just to end him. I'm going on a limb and I'm going to say this because these girls' names are not being released. I don't think the name will be released. So as the article continues, said, each child, now they child. Now they are monsters and demons. These are not children. These are demons. These are vipers. Generation of vipers. Don't have no feelings. Don't care about don't care about nothing. All they want is immediate gratification, and they do anything necessary, even to take your life. These kids went to that level because they plotted because of a breakup. So these young people know sex is the number one thing that this enemy is using for our kids. These parents should be shaming themselves. Your 10 and 11-year-old girl talking about you going out with a boy and break up, then you want to go kill the person? Those parents, they need to take a look at. Deep look at those parents. What's going on in the household? No regular, balanced kids that are operating, living as a teenager are thinking anything like that. Let's continue. As the paper said, they all agree. Just end them over cheating allegations following a breakup per report. Each child, now their child, allegedly had a role to play in the plot. One will bring a knife to school. Oh, Carmelo Anthony brought a knife to school, and the knife was used in a crime to annihilate another youth. One will bring a knife to school. That's her job. Make sure you bring that knife. The next person, you look out. And they said the other girl will stab him, their victim in the stomach, in the outdoor bathroom on campus, the report said. They even went to the extreme. The fourth girl, I don't know who's the leader in this, but it seemed to me the girl that smiled and have no type of remorse, had no type of accountability, she's a leader. I believe so. A fourth girl will forge a suicide note. Oh my God. The plot is thickening, guys. So if these girls would have went with succeed with the plan, I believe they would have been tried or adult. Because due to the severe, it's crazy. The fourth girl, she's the one that she's gonna write the suicide note. The young suspect even planned to wear gloves to avoid fingerprint on the weapon, according to the report. So that means these girls had their thinking cap on. I just got a phone call. I got to call that person back. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Lillian, good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming on to the live this morning. So we're speaking about girls who plot, 4 girls plot to kill their classmate. 10, 11-year-old girls. Okay, no. It's going back to the word of the Most High, people. You could agree or disagree. But one thing I could agree with, you could say the Bible is made up. You could say the Bible is corrupt. But all I know is that we are living in the last days, and we are the generation. This is a generation of vipers. These kids that born, anyone that's under 20 years old, people, they're from a different breed. These kids are from a different breed. They're born smarter, as the word of the Most High say, what's going to go happen in the last days. They're going to be rebellious to their parents. No respect for authority. And the number one thing that in this generation is sex is the number one weapon. It's using rampant for power, for control, for pleasure, whatever you look, whatever people, it is what it is. Because there is no reason why I'm letting my 10, 11-year-old girl dating anybody. They're going to do it behind your back. But I believe if you raise your child well, with morality and morals and a person of good character, they will always remember that. They probably won't act on it and act right, but they remember the upbringing and the training they had. But when you have a child don't have no type of upbringing, no training, no morality, no morals, no character, they're going to be like those kids, plotting, scheming. This is your job. You bring the gloves. You bring the knife. You be the lookout. You be the stabber. You stab them up. So all of these girls had a plan because they're going to do it. They're going to analyze this kid when he go to the house. That means they're going to follow this kid. But thank God, the enemy planted for wickedness, but the Creator exposed it. Imagine if you as a parent get that phone call that your child is no longer here because 3 or 4 females decide to take matters into their own hands because of this so-called relationship, petty relationship that they have, which don't make no sense to me. While a 10-year-old girl should be any type of relationship going with any type of boy, and you talking about he cheated on me. That's the last thing on your mind. Think about some boy. You should be thinking about your books, what you're gonna do for the summer, what chores, what job you could do, what you're gonna do as a young girl. Not dating and going on a date now. This person cheating on you, you get mad, you get jealous. Now you're gonna plot or with your friends to kill this person. What type of person you are? Who raising these kids? These kids are disobedient to their family because they're gonna rebel. These kids are vipers. So there is no reason why we make an excuse. We should look in his kids' family household to see why 10 and 11-year-old plotting to kill their classmate because they broke up. Come on, people. Come on, Arizona. What's going on in Arizona? What's going on in Arizona? And thank you, Creative Change, for coming in, man. Thank you. Listen, this is stories coming out of Arizona. You need to go, if you want to go read it, it's not talking about, everybody's up on P Diddy this, P Diddy that, and all these different type of things, but no one is speaking on what happened. These 4 girls in Arizona, 5th graders, allegedly plot to stab their classmate during recess, then stage his death as a suicide. A newly released report: these 4-year-old girl, they was going to plot, one going to bring the knife, one bringing the gloves, one going to write a suicide letter. They had it down pat. But thank God they allegedly agreed just end him over cheating allegation following a breakup, per the report. Just end him just like that, like a video game. End him. That's what they want. They wanted to analyze this young kid. And these parents should take a look at this and say, wait a minute, my 10 and 11-year-old little girl is out there dating boys and he's cheating on her. And come on, people, come on. These behaviors just don't start. It just don't pop up like that. These things start. It have a start. It just don't pop up like that, guys. We have to pay more attention to our kids. We have to pay more attention to their surrounding. We got to pay attention to who they hang around with. You have to be in their life. They're going to say, oh, dad, mom, oh, you don't, yeah, no. Because anytime anyone have more influence over your child than you, that's a problem. So what I'm saying, these 4-year-old girls, someone have influence over them. They just don't plot this. This don't pop up like that in these little girls' head. They're learning this behavior somewhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if their home life start coming into the picture. I'm going to dig. I'm going to dig. I was just searching online and I found this story this morning. I said, and I'm going to bring it for my people and let people know that we have some wicked things going on in the world, guys. Listen, people don't understand. You cannot look at people and say because of their color, oh, they're not going to do that. Oh, no, people. Evil come in all type of shape, all kinds of color, all type of culture, all type of environment. Evil reign, guys. Evil don't care. The evil just want to take you out. It doesn't matter what side you belong on. Evil is evil. It doesn't care about you. Don't have no feelings, because at the end of the day, is to destroy you and kill you. That's what it does. You know what I mean? And man, let me tell you something. Those parents should be shaming themselves. You know what I mean? And sometimes, listen, let's be honest. We can't blame the parents sometimes, because these kids have more influence outside in the world. They listen to their friends. They listen to teachers. They listen to everybody else but their parents. So these kids, man. But thank God that someone heard this story that these kids was plotting to what they was about to do, and they reported to the parents, and the parents called the school or whatever. Whatever happened, parents called the school. The student alerted the guidance counselor, the principal. But however it went down, the proper authorities got notified. Were notified of the situation, and they came into play, and they took the proper action. Call these kids' parents and let them know what your parents are about to do to another kid. Imagine you are the parents that were going to meet the parents of the child that plot. What they're going to tell you? What they're going to tell you, man? Thank God, man. Thank God. Creative change. Thank God that those kids that was there overheard the story, went back and reported. Imagine they didn't care and turned their head. So that's what I'm saying. We as parents got to teach our kids the right way, morals, man. We got to tell them the right thing. You know what I mean? And thank God that the people overheard them. Couple student overheard the story and told the proper authorities. Now these kids, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do to them? You can't put them in jail. You know what I mean? They're not. I don't know the rules and the law in Arizona, but these are 10-year-old. We're going to put them in jail. They didn't commit no crime. You know what I mean? Listen, people. Let me tell you something. They were on their way to commit a crime that probably would have charged them as a dog, because what the severe and ingredient behavior, how they plotted, their mindset. You get the knife. You bring the knife. You be the lookout. You bring the gloves. We're gonna follow him. He's gonna go by the bathroom, recess outside. When he come out, we're gonna stab him in his belly, and we're gonna write the note, forge a letter that is suicide. People, they had this planned out. And listen, most likely, guys, most likely, they would have got away with it. They would have got away with it. But thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, they save a life, man. They save a life, a young teenager life. But hear this now. And I have to throw this guy's name in it. Carmelo Anthony. Hear this now. Hear this. One of the role in this plot. Hear what the article say. Each child allegedly had a role to play in the plot. One child bring a knife to school. You break in the policy and the law. You break right there automatically. So this is for all those people are following the Carmelo Anthony story. He brought a knife into school or on the school premises. Number one, strike one. He wasn't plot with no one else, he plot with himself. Because when you by yourself, especially if you're in your right mind, or I'm going to bring it, you know what you're doing, so you plot it. The knife didn't have foot or legs to walk in your bag. You have to physically pick up the knife, know what you're doing mentally. You know you have a knife, and you know you're putting the knife in your bag. You know you zip up the bag. You know you put the backpack over your shoulder. You know you're walking, and you know you're walking with a knife in your backpack. You know that. So one person was to bring the knife to school. The lookout. Everyone have their job to do. You know what I mean? It's sad, man. It's sad that but we are living in an age where, you know, this is it, guys. This is it. You know what I mean? I'm a God-fearing man, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But man, let me tell you something, guys. When you look at these stories and you read these stories, you say, my God, man, what happened in these kids' life that they got to turn to the negative vibes, the negative side to plot. And they're plotting they're taking steps. You look out, you this, and you know, like I said, one of the girl laughed. I don't know if she's a leader, but she need to be. Someone have to. We have to put a check next to her name, guys, because that is not normal. That is not a normal behavior. You being confronted by a certain situation, you're laughing. They said she's laughing and she's not taking no. She's making excuses. She's making this. She's not taking no type of accountability. Yes, they put some thought in it. Yes, they did. So if they actually would have, you know, continued, probably got it, and you know, got away with it because they would have everything covered, guys. You know, suicide letter. But you know, but I think, you know, somehow, you know, the authorities would have probably got a win of it. But thank God it didn't go to that extent. And thank God for those kids, man, that reported it. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say, guys. But you know, we live in a generation of vipers, man. This is what the word of God say. We live in the last days. These kids that born, they are vipers. Vipers don't have no feelings, don't have no conscience, don't care how you feel, don't care about what you do, the status of your life. This vipers, their main purpose is to draw you in and then kill you. That's it. There's no other else viper. What they come on you, they want it. The tail, poisonous. So you know what I mean, guys. And I'm not gonna be long, man. I'm gonna be on later. I have to go do my live on TikTok later on. You know what I mean. I haven't been doing my live on TikTok because, you know, I've been working, and so I'm off the weekend. So I have someone over there. We do live podcasts over there, and most likely we're gonna bring forth this story as well over there and speak about it. And you know, we're gonna talk because TikTok is a little different platform from YouTube. You know what I mean? People over there, they will speak about it. They come on your live. We have a conversation. You know what I mean? I wish YouTube were like that, where we don't have to use an app. You know what I mean? Because TikTok, man, TikTok, you go on your phone, you can have about 8 people, 10 people on your live at the same time. If you have a good topic, everybody and people's watching. I mean, I think YouTube need to do that, but YouTube do that, but they want you to put in the work in. They want you to, like go live too with someone, but they need to open up to go multi with more than one person. You know what I mean? But YouTube, that's how they do that thing. You can't tell them what to do. But guys, thank you, man. I'm Creative Change. Big up, my brother. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate, what I mean? I'm gonna be on long, guys. I've been on for like how long we on? For 40 minutes. You know what I mean? That's my live this morning, guys. And also I'm on a 30 days posting on TikTok. I'm posting on TikTok for 30 days. So far it's going pretty good, man. I got some followers over there, you know what I mean? It's all good, man. Creative Change. Are you on Instagram? You do have an Instagram? 'Cause I want to, if you're on Instagram, I'll follow you. I will check your name on Instagram. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, guys. And thank you for all the people. Listen, we are on our way to 1,500 subscribers. Please, if you're first time coming to this platform, make sure you check out my profile on YouTube. If you want to come on the podcast, discuss any topic, you want to talk, you want to vent, you just want to share, hit me up, yardchatpromotion@gmail.com, DM me, and we come on. And Creative Change, man, I'll be coming on your platform soon, man. Thank you, appreciate your support, and until later, guys. All right, enough love. All right.